It's in the air and the bowler takes it. हेलो नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल केम छो। मैं हूं आपका दोस्त और आपका होस्ट कनन नायर, लेके आया हूं एक और एपिसोड ऑफ कॉटन बोल्ड स्टोरीज। कॉटन बोल्ड स्टोरीज में आज हमारे साथ है हमारे यूजुअल गेस्ट, द एक्सपर्ट फ्रॉम एक्स क्रिकिनफो, दैट इज जोशुआ नॉर्थ। थैंक्स जोशुआ once again for joining us. Yes, up to you. What's up? How is it going?
Going good, Karan. It's great to be back here, and it's going to be more frequent our sessions together. And I'm excited about this IPL. What a start to this IPL! And in this episode, we are going to be looking at what are the highlights that took place in this opening weekend. And I'm chuffed to talk about it, Karan.
Exactly, as Joshua pointed out, right? In this opening weekend of the mega premiere of cricket, that is the IPL, we'll be talking about the first game, CSK versus RCB, the thriller of a contest, jahan pe we saw the $24 million baby smacked all around the park like a shuttler in a cock. To be honest, to put it in, I would say, like, humble words, if at all. If Sidhu Baji was next to me, he would have brutally waxed the hair out of Mitchell Starc for sure. And we will also be talking about the much controversial Hardik Pandya Rohit Sharma movement that happened. So yeah, let's get started first of all with CSK versus RCB without wasting further time out there. So CSK versus RCB, Joshua, for me it was a very I would say one-sided match, to be very honest. I expected a bit more. जैसा आपने भी देखा होगा कि RCB was about 70 odd for 4 something, and then from there put on a brilliant 97 runs partnership between Dinesh Karthik and the youngster, that is Anuj Rawat. At a moment I felt कि कहीं ना कहीं वो लोग ने अच्छा total post कर दिया, but then CSK with their heavy batting lineup, with the much impact players Shivam Dube and Ravindra Jadeja. Just a trivia for our listeners, Ravindra Jadeja and Shivam Dube are not out for over 250 days. Yes, the last time they played for Chennai Super King was the final versus GT, and they were not out in that game. And the last game, the opener that they played, they are still not out. So they are not out since 250 plus delivery, 250 plus days, to put it in simple words. So yeah, they finished it well. What are your thoughts, Joshua, on the opening game? Did it live up to the hype? How was I would say young Gaikwad, the first initial captain? What are your takes?
देखिए, हमने पहले ही बोला था कि आरसीबी वर्सेस सीएसके में आरसीबी विल बी द मोर रस्टी टीम फॉर दैट मैटर. यस, there was the euphoria and the gung-ho atmosphere with the WPL victory and everything, and people were looking for Virat Kohli's comeback and everything, comeback in proper cricket field in that sense. So CSK and RCB, you will see that CSK has a very settled template.
Correct.
You do not see them doing anything out of the ordinary.
Absolutely.
Rachin Ravindra straight away replaces Devon Conway. His role and responsibilities are cut out from the start.
कोई confusion नहीं, left-hander versus left-hander swap.
The captaincy changes, but CSK is CSK. The kind of templated routines that the players have, the consistent expectations from each player at each level, चाहे वो नंबर 9 का प्लेयर हो या नंबर 3 का खिलाड़ी हो, चाहे वो लॉन्ग ऑफ का फील्डर हो या थर्ड मैन का फील्डर हो, आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत सेट है सीएसके में, क्योंकि इस प्रकार का एनवायरनमेंट बनता है वहां पर महेंद्र सिंह धोनी और स्टीवन फ्लेमिंग के साथ. तो सीएसके अपनी ही रूटीन में, अपनी ही स्टाइल ऑफ प्ले में वो खेल रही है. और उनको, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि रोकना बहुत कठिन चीज होगी आने वाले दिनों में. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि सीएसके इज गोइंग टू बी द टीम टू बीट. even now something extraordinary has to happen from any of the other team to team down. That's what I feel. And I think इसमें ऋतुराज, it's just ऐसा शूज उनको रखा हुआ है, कोई भारी भरकम शूज ऐसे लग नहीं रहे हैं, क्योंकि धोनी ने ट्रिम किए वो शूज, राइट? उनको ऐसा एटमॉस्फेयर दिया है टीम में कि आप
Correct.
कैप्टनसी करें, हम सब आपके साथ हैं और आप एंजॉय करेंगे यार. Apparently there was a story that Rituraj said that last time they last
Hinted
year
it.
Dhoni
Hinted towards. Correct.
told something about the captaincy too. He gave a
Absolutely.
hint to him regarding the captaincy. I don't know whether that went on to be a huge plus for Rituraj being the captain of the Commonwealth Games team. वहां पे भी वो गोल्ड मेडल
I
जीत के
also
आए हैं.
feel so. Correct. And क्योंकि and the
Right.
name
तो ये
the
भी
name and
हमें
stature of MS Dhoni, right? जब भी वो इन्वॉल्व होता है, even BCCI would take definitely consideration जब भी वो देता है. And जैसा मैंने भी देखा, just to sum it up short, right? Ruturaj was very organized as a captain, I would say. He didn't look out of thoughts or actions. बस एक moment मुझे ऐसा लगा where everyone forgot for a while that like MS Dhoni is not the captain. जब review के time they looked at MS Dhoni and MS Dhoni had a weird smile on his face. He looked at there क्योंकि रिव्यू वो नहीं ले सकता, सामने ऋतुराज को लेना था. So yeah, very very well put, Joshua there. I completely second your thoughts. Well organized team, very core team, सब कुछ सेम है, सब mental wiring is the same, बाकी सब टेम्पलेट के अकॉर्डिंग चलते रहता है. So moving on from the first game, right? The first game was not very much to the expectation. The second game, which was a double header on Saturday between Punjab Kings and Delhi Capitals. And Delhi Capitals ka game was much awaited, not because of Delhi Capitals, but because of one single man who was making a comeback after 14 long months. Yes, that is Mr. Rishabh Pant. टूटा है गाबा का घमंड, जैसा था वैसा ही टूटा है वो कार एक्सीडेंट का घमंड, जिसने ऋषभ पंत जैसे प्लेयर को बाहर कर दिया था 14 मंथ्स के लिए. बट वो प्लेयर बाहर जाने वाले में से नहीं है. For me, initially, Joshua, I felt somewhere down the line he looked a bit rusty, which is understandable. But at the same time, I felt he was trying a bit too hard. मतलब वो कुछ ज्यादा ही I would say over positive होने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. What are your thoughts from a lens of someone who has observed cricket for over a decade long?
See, you have to say Rishabh Pant playing professional cricket back on any field, right, is a miracle in a lot of sense, right?
Absolutely.
I will recall what Matthew Hayden said during commentary. He said, "Thank God to the creators to allow Rishabh Pant back in life and in cricket, playing cricket." He's such
Absolutely.
a great cricketer. He's such an inspiration to so many players, so many youngsters, right? So जो उसका खेल था, जो उसने परफॉर्म किया, वो तो बात की बातें हैं. पहली चीज है कि वो बंदा आके वापसी उसने जिंदगी में ऐसी की है ताबड़तोड़ कि वो आके क्रिकेट खेला है. सो उसको उस प्रकार से देखना चाहिए. यस, ऑब्वियसली रस्टीनेस होएगी, कैप्टनसी का बोझ होता है और वो ऋषभ पंत वो लेते हैं अपने ऊपर, राइट? दैट विल ऑलवेज बी द केस. व्हेन ही इज कैप्टन, व्हेन ही इज बैटिंग, ही विल टेंड टू डू समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा. वो रहेगा. एंड अभी आप देखोगे दिल्ली कैपिटल्स की जो टीम है ओवरऑल, उसमें बहुत ज्यादा इंप्रूवमेंट्स नहीं हुए हैं when it comes to either auction or because of some injuries also. They are not going in with a very strong team or a stronger team than last year. Only strong point in terms of manpower that Delhi Capitals have is the return of Rishabh Pant. तो उनके ऊपर जो दारोमदार है दिल्ली कैपिटल्स को उभारने का, वो सबसे ज्यादा है, राइट? तो उनकी अब देखते हैं आने वाले दिनों में कैसे और दिल्ली कैपिटल्स परफॉर्म करते हैं. ऋषभ पंत कैसे, आंखें पूरी निगाहें उनके ऊपर रहेंगी. लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोस for them, but overall it's a great sign for cricket.
As sweet, as short, as crisp as someone could put, that is what we call a decade long experience in cricket, watching cricket, which Joshua just presented, simply beautifully put. So that सब viewers को समझ आ गया कुछ इन शब्दों में कि short था वो उनका stay at the crease, but long way to go from where he was in December, a brutal car accident, from where he is on now, doing wicket keeping, doing captaincy, and doing the reverse sweeps, slogs, what Rishabh Pant is known for. So yeah, good to see him back on the field. Now coming back from I would say tentatively two boring matches from IPL standards, जैसे the famous meme goes, right, from Jay Shah, स्क्रिप्ट में कुछ मसाला डाल देता हूँ, और वो पूरा स्क्रिप्ट का मसाला शायद एक ही मैच में गिर गया, दैट वाज केकेआर वर्सेस एसआरएच. What an absolute thriller! To put it in simple words, drama.
I think we may not have. I'm going to be putting my, you know, hand out, leg out, and saying whatever. But I don't think so. We're going to have a more dramatic game in this IPL. I'm
Absolutely.
telling you right here,
Absolutely.
right? And there can be goof ups, there can be bad calls taken at the wrong occasion, there could be drama. But the kind of game that we had, the KKR, right? That was to me the game of the tournament already. The KKR versus
Of
SRH
course.
game, it had everything. It
Of
had the
course.
best come from behind. It had something of an underdog thing also, with the kind of effort that Harshit
Correct.
Rana put.
Correct.
Yes, the limelight was कि कितना ज्यादा पिटा मिचेल स्टार्क, कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है, इतना महंगा खिलाड़ी, वो बहुत आम चीज हो गई है. मतलब seldom have we seen the most expensive player living up to the hype, right?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think because of the hype, वो जाना ही है, जोर वहां पर जाएगा ही मिचेल स्टार्क के उस पे. But the efforts of Andre Russell, you know, back in business,
Exactly.
hitting the ball hard.
That
Henrik
that
Klaassen showing his world level power of beast mode,
correct.
right? वो है, you know, the great efforts of T20, you know, the result of T20 जो हमें देखने को मिला. So I think we had a blockbuster thriller. We may have more of these, but I don't think so. Many of the games that are going to happen in future in the IPL this season will match up to the
Completely.
drama, the, you know,
Completely agree,
the
Joshua.
things
There,
that
completely
happened
agree.
there. Yeah.
So just to put up to our audience, right, who might have missed this absolute drama of a match, of Bollywood masala of a match, for our viewers, just for them, KKR were at point about 7.3 overs. They were 51.51 per 4 when Nitish Rana got out. From there, in the next 13 odd overs, they ended up putting 209 runs or 208 runs on the board, thanks to Mr. Dr. Dangerous, that is Andre Russell, who put on a beautiful show. 25 balls, 64 not out, 7 sixes, 3 fours, which is just casual, as we call casual, क्योंकि it's Andre Dr. Russell. और उसके लिए इतना casual था वो चीज. He completely bashed the bowlers, and then came the second innings where at a point the match was completely down and out. Why I am saying down and out? Because the match was 145.5 when Abdul Samal got out at the end of the 17th over. Now the equation was 3 overs, about 60 odd runs to win to SRH. सब लोग अपने अपने टीवी बंद करके बियर के बोतल चक करके घर जा रहे थे. तब on the way back they saw on their phone, oh माही कुछ हो रहा है, let's get back. जब उन्होंने किया, they saw this man from South Africa who has been absolutely bashing bowlers for the past 2 years consecutively. Even in the World Cup we saw it, even in the previous IPL we saw it, and for some reason he goes under the radar so much. Mr. Henrik Klaassen, absolute beast of an innings where he clobbered, if that is the right word. I may be very bad in
Yes.
vocabulary. Joshua might help me put some adjectives, some good proverbs to it probably. He absolutely clobbered the bowling. 29 balls mein 63 runs, smashing the $24 million baby for a 24-26 run over in the 19th over, which was the turning point. After that 18 बॉल में 60 का जो इक्वेशन था, वहां से द इक्वेशन केम टू 6 बॉल 13 रन. देन फर्स्ट बॉल पे वापस छक्का पड़ा उसको, हेनरी क्लासन ने फिर उसको छक्का मारा. द इक्वेशन केम डाउन टू 5 बॉल 7 रन. देन द ब्रिलियंस ऑफ द इंडियन क्रिकेट लीग, that is the IPL, the domestic players, Harshit Rana absolutely held his nerves, dismissed Henrik Klaassen, picked up another wicket, and ended up winning that match from that 5 ball 7 run equation, which is cakewalk for any team. So that was the beauty of that game, जहां पे it swung like a baby on a cradle, कभी इस तरफ तो कभी इस तरफ, and it absolutely swung like anything. Joshua, just sum it up in your words, I would say.
सी आप जिस प्रकार से क्रोनोलॉजी बता रहे हैं ना, आप देखिए कि इसमें सारे एलिमेंट्स हैं वो ब्लॉकबस्टर के।
करेक्ट।
इसमें ताबड़तोड़ बैटिंग भी है, इसमें एक युवा खिलाड़ी का टेम्परामेंट ना खोना और लास्ट बड़े अहम मौके पे डिलीवर करना भी है। तो वहां पर सारी चीजें आ जाती हैं। तो आपने बड़े अच्छे से वो क्रोनोलॉजी पूरी बताई। जहां तक की बात है ड्रे रस की, तो अब तो लोग अब क्या बोलते हैं, अभ्यस्त हो गए, अक्वेंटेड हो गए हैं लोगों को कि ड्रे रस तो मारते ही छक्के। अब लोगों को यह भी पता है कि हेनरिक क्लासन भी मारते हैं। यस, वो अंडर द रेडार चले जाते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ हिज डिमीनियर, राइट।
करेक्ट।
जब ऐसे खिलाड़ी को गेंद फुटबॉल के समान दिख रही हो, अच्छे फॉर्म में हो, तो क्यों नहीं लगाएगा छक्के वो, चाहे वो 24 करोड़ का खिलाड़ी बॉलिंग करा रहा हो या 4 करोड़ का या 40,000 का बॉलर बॉलिंग करा रहा हो, राइट। उसको फुटबॉल दिख रही है, वो बॉलर नहीं देख रहा, उसको फुटबॉल दिख रही है, वो मार रहा है। तो इसमें कोई भी मतलब उस, बिकॉज इट सो हैपेंड that he hit so many sixes, he took the attack to the opposition. It looks as if, that, Mitchell Starc was so expensive. Yes, because the batsman was superlative. He was one
Absolutely.
step ahead
Absolutely.
of the
Absolutely.
bowler. Yeah.
Brilliantly put there, Joshua. Brilliantly put. Matlab, I couldn't agree more to that. So yeah, just moving on from an absolute thriller of a game जहाँ पे ऊपर नीचे चलता गया, जैसे लस्सी पंजाब में डालते हैं, एक लस्सी इधर से इधर, वैसा वो मैच हुआ। उस मैच के बाद कहीं ना कहीं एक ऐसा मैच था जहां पे सब कुछ सिर्फ नीचे जा रहा था, और वहां से कमबैक किया राजस्थान रॉयल्स ने। या हाँ जी, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ
Yes.
राजस्थान रॉयल्स वर्सेस एलएसजी का जो एक मैच था। एक टाइम पे लग रहा था काफी बोरिंग मैच चल रहा है, ये इजीली शायद एलएसजी जीत जाएगी, बिकॉज द इक्वेशन वाज 24 बॉल 48 रन्स फॉर एलएसजी हु वर चेसिंग द टोटल विद केएल राहुल सेट एट 46 रन नॉट आउट, प्लेइंग अ टिपिकल केएल राहुल लाइक कैप्टन इनिंग, एकदम स्लो, सब कुछ उसको लग रहा था वो अपने पे ले लेगा, जिता देगा एंड तक जाके, which usually doesn't happen with him. I don't know why he does that, but that just topic for another day. From there, a man called Sandeep Sharma comes up to bowl, and I would like to give due credit to Sanju Samson the captain, because उन्होंने उनके 3 ओवर बचा के रखे थे, सिर्फ एक ही ओवर उनको दिया था, 3 ओवर उनके बचे थे, 15 to 20 में उन्होंने वो बाकी 3 के डाले, और वहां से उन्होंने वो मैच जिताया। when a dangerous batter like Nicholas Puran was still not out at the end of the game. How big a loss is that for LSG when a batter like Nicholas Puran, who was batting at I would say 24-25 not out, ended up delivering 64 not out at the end of the game. The not out term in itself is very undigestible for me, कि ऐसा बैटर नॉट आउट रहते हुए टीम कैसे हार गई।
देखिए, यहां पर बहुत सारे एलिमेंट्स एट प्ले हैं। फर्स्ट थिंग यू सेड that KL Rahul took everything on himself. That is what a captain will do, right? He will have trust. You see, when he decided to take everything on himself, who were in the bank? Puran was still to come, right? Nicholas Puran came when Deepak Huda went out, right? At 60 for 4.
Correct.
So till that time, KL Rahul had to play whatever
Correct.
second fiddle to the attacking
Correct.
other batsmen that they fetch. It's just so happened that Ayush Badoni, Devdutt Padikkal and Quinton de Kock सब out हो गए जल्दी,
Correct.
like they were 11 for 3. देन हुडा के साथ उन्होंने जो पार्टनरशिप की उस पर उन्होंने वो किया, बट उनको पता था कि उनके पास निकोलस पूरन है, उनके पास मार्कस स्टॉइनिस हैं जो कि ताबड़तोड़ छक्के लगाने वाले खिलाड़ी हैं।
At
तो
will,
उनको
at will.
बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर अपने ऊपर लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, उनको एंड तक टिके रहना है। So
सही बात।
KL Rahul's game was to stay till the end and allow people like Puran and Stoinis to do well. It so happened that KL got out, Puran couldn't carry on from that moment, and that is where the expertise of the RR bowlers have to be lauded.
Correct.
चाहे अब वो युजवेंद्र चहल हो, संदीप शर्मा हो, मेरे लिए ज्यादा बड़ा जो एफर्ट था वो था राजस्थान रॉयल्स विद द बैट। वाई?
Correct.
बिकॉज उस गेम को अगर आप देखो ज्यादा बारीकी से, राजस्थान रॉयल्स की आप लाइनअप देखोगे, वहां पर नंबर 7 पे रविचंद्रन अश्विन है,
Correct.
ओके, एंड दे लॉस्ट 4 विकेट्स। मेरे लिए ज्यादा बड़ा सरप्राइज ये है कि 6 बैट्समैन होकर वो लोग 193 तक पहुंच गए। यहां पर सबसे ज्यादा श्रेय मैं देना चाहूंगा संजू सैमसन को. Hats off
Perfect.
to him, playing the true
Perfect.
kind of captain's knock, taking the team right till the end तक जाके एक बड़ा competitive and challenging score खड़ा करना. संजू सैमसन की
Correct.
तारीफ जितनी की जाए उतनी कम है. रियान पराग ने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया, ध्रुव जुरैल ने अच्छा शॉट मारे लास्ट में. So ultimately it was an out and out team effort. Rajasthan Royals will be cock a hoop at the moment. उनको लगेगा यार हमारी टीम के ज्यादा चीजें टिक हुई हैं, or they will be going into the next game with lot more confidence as compared to Lucknow Super Giants for that matter.
So true, so true. I wouldn't say that you missed a single point there, because Sanju Samson always does this कि वो एक बहुत brilliant inning खेलते हैं, but कहीं ना कहीं that goes under the radar. At this inning 52 ball 82 was an absolute beast of an inning from a captain, and कहीं ना कहीं उसको support किया रियान पराग ने भी. ध्रुव जुरैल with its international experience now is even more confident a player than he was before. So yes, Rajasthan Royals, as my prediction on day 0, I am still banking on Rajasthan Royals to take this cup home, and hopefully they will do. Let's keep my fingers crossed. Being a Chennai fan myself, I would want an RR versus CSK final. Let's see. The final is again at MH Chidambaram, and the spinners of RR might come and handy in the finals as well, if at all they qualify. So yeah, this was it for the third match of the IPL 2024. The fourth match of the IPL 2024, the weekend ka last match, was the Mega Mukabla. The Mega Mukabla, why we are calling it, because it was काइंड ऑफ माँ का बदला लिया जाएगा, या फिर एक धोखेबाज का बदला. जैसे हमने मिर्जापुर में देखा है, सबका बदला लेगा रे तेरा फैजल, वैसा था यहाँ पे शुभमन गिल. सबका बदला लेगा रे तेरा हार्दिक पांड्या, से भी वसूल करूंगा, अंबानी से भी वसूल करूंगा. और उन्होंने इंटरेस्ट के साथ वसूल करा. क्योंकि इंटरेस्ट में इसलिए कह रहा हूँ कि लास्ट ओवर में हार्दिक पांड्या वाज देयर, and Mumbai Indians lost the game, and it was victory snatched from jaws of defeat, I would say, because Gujarat Titans were looking down the barrel when Mumbai Indians had just 48 runs to chase of 36 deliveries with 6 wickets in hand. And they had 6 wickets in hand. It was absolutely important for them to like not lose momentum out of it, but they ended up winning that match from there. Joshua, what did you have to say on this particular match? 3 points I want you to cover up. One is specifically Shubman Gill's captainship. Second is, how is the team looking without Hardik Pandya, Gujarat Titans, the middle order? And third, the most controversial topic, Hardik Pandya, the captain, and Hardik Pandya moving his troops around the field.
देखिए, it's too early for Gujarat Titans to be compared to some other team, but since they are playing their third IPL now,
Correct.
what Gujarat Titans are trying to do, irrespective of who their captain is, they are trying to put the right people at the right place.
Correct.
Okay. So Gujarat Titans are hell-bent on keeping a kind of a culture which is very, very competitive, very healthy, without too many disruptions. Okay.
Correct.
So if you notice, there was a sense of calm in the Gujarat Titans team, irrespective of the fact that Hardik Pandya and Mohammad Shami, two of the mainstays of their team from last season, are no longer there.
Correct.
Right? It did not disrupt their proceedings. Yes, आप ये बोलोगे कि वहां पर हार्दिक पांड्या 4 बॉल पे 9 रन नहीं बना पा रहा. अगर ये 3 साल या 2 साल पहले की मुंबई इंडियंस टीम होती, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि वो ना जीते हैं. राइट.
Correct.
So those were the few things. I will not talk about Mumbai Indians captaincy. I think Hardik Pandya is enough a leader to take care of this thing. I don't want to get into Rohit versus Hardik. There's no comparison. आप एक अंगूर के दाने को आप बड़े एप्पल या मैंगो से आप कंपेयर कर रहे हो. So I don't think that we should talk that much about that in terms of controversy. Yes, ये चीजें होती हैं. Mumbai is a team in transition, and it will take time for them to this thing. Although they do still start as one of the major teams to beat this season.
Agreed. Completely agree. I just felt with respect to the Gujarat Titans squad, right? I felt kahin na kahin Shubman Gill made a very brilliant move with respect. I'm not sure if it was Shubman Gill's decision या फिर आशीष नेहरा का decision या फिर गैरी कर्स्टन का decision, keeping Spencer Johnson and Mohit Sharma and Rashid Khan for the very end. They use the cutters and the good, I would say, जैसे आशीष नेहरा टिपिकली बोलता है लेंथ बॉल डाल यार, लेंथ बॉल डाल, तो उन्होंने वो लेंथ बॉल पे स्लोअर वॉन्स डाल के दे यूज द पिच ब्रिलियंटली. कहीं ना कहीं आई फेल्ट मुंबई इंडियंस गॉट अफ्रेड ऑफ राशिद खान. उन्होंने हार्दिक पांड्या को ऊपर नहीं भेजा, दे सेंट टिम डेविड, और टिम डेविड को ऊपर भेजने के बाद तिलक वर्मा decides not to give strike to Tim David when Rashid Khan was bowling. I would say a brain fade movement there. क्यों सिंगल नहीं लिया गया is out of understanding. But yeah, this is how the game goes. उस moment पे शायद तिलक वर्मा को वो सही लगा होगा, and the captain said in the press conference, the post match conference, that he backs Tilak Verma to take such decisions on the field. So overall, I would say the first week, and as we speak, Joshua, the first the RCB versus Kings level Punjab has completed. RCB has just finished the match, a brilliant match. Our favorite Ishan must be rooting for his King Kohli. We'll have him on the show the next episode. But yeah, this is more sort of the first weekend of the mega masala league, that is the mega IPL, where Jay Shah sprinkled his scripts in bits of pieces, and probably we'll see more of this in the coming weeks as we speak and record this show. So thanks Joshua to join the show. A very comprehensive understanding of the entire weekend, I would say. किसी ऑडियंस को हमारे सिर्फ 15 मिनट में ऑफिस जाते टाइम या कुछ काम करते टाइम या खाना खाते टाइम एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेनी होगी कि पूरा वीकेंड कैसा गया, आईपीएल में कैसा हो गया. दे जस्ट हैव टू प्लग देयर ईयरफोन्स ऑन, put their TVs or mobile phones in front of them. They'll get the complete understanding. Thanks to you, Joshua. A detailed analysis. Have love you so much to have you on this show. Looking forward to have you the next weekend as well. It's time from us, both me and Joshua, wrapping up this show. Joshua, any last words before we wrap up?
Thank you so much, Karan, for having me, and looking forward to more such occasion. I'm looking forward to seeing an eager Ishan next time around because RCB has won. So
Definitely, yeah. So that's it, our audience. This is me, Kanan Nair and Joshua Nath signing off from Cotton Bull Stories. मैं हूं आपका दोस्त and आपका दोस्त Kanan Nair signing off. Thank you. So नमस्ते दोस्तों, आई होप यू एंजॉयड दिस एपिसोड. अगर आप लोगों को एपिसोड पसंद आया होगा तो प्लीज लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल. प्लीज आप कमेंट्स में आपका प्लीज यहाँ पे बताना इस वीकेंड से आपको सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग मैच कौन सा लगा, और उस मैच के बारे में क्या ऐसा पर्टिकुलर मूवमेंट था. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल 24 करोड़ बेबी जिसको धोया गया इन लिटरल वर्ड्स, वो आपको पसंद आया, या संजू सैमसन का इनिंग्स आपको पसंद आया, या जो हार्दिक पांड्या वैसे जो रोहित शर्मा वाला जो कंट्रोवर्सी हुआ. इफ यू गाइस लाइक दैट, प्लीज कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना ताकि हमको उससे और चीजें पता चले हमारे ऑडियंस के बारे में, और हम उसी तरीके के एपिसोड्स लेके आए आप लोगों के लिए. So that's it from my end. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Cotton Bull Stories. Thank you.